What up, chat?
Chat? Oh, you go first.
No, it's okay.
What it do, chat? Jesus Christ. Today's a good day, chat. I feel great.
Post
I was so
420
high.
stream. The 420 after party is
Happy
today.
National Drug Test Day.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sure they test lots of people after 420, especially in our red states.
Right? It's like that one guy at the office who's just a little too relaxed all the time.
Yeah, I definitely worked with potheads in Texas. Like literally would just like in high positions too. Like when I worked at a museum, I won't name names, but I'm pretty sure everyone at that museum knew that gentleman specifically took breaks to go walk around downtown and take a joint break. So
Wow.
I mean, I didn't give a fuck. I thought it was great, but he was definitely like you said, he was the guy that fits that description perfectly. Just always pretty laid back, real, just smooth talking, just nice guy, just real friendly, always chill. He might have been fired because of his output though. So I mean, you shouldn't get high if you can't handle it in your job. That's definitely true. If you, I mean, unless you don't give a fuck about the job, then do whatever the fuck you want. But probably not a good idea generally if you don't think that you can handle your high to do things that you need to handle.
True.
We are the High Roll Heroes. For those of you who are not aware, we had a great 420 stream yesterday. We reacted to our favorite PSA. That stream is not available right now on the VOD channel because we're going to do a little bit of editing to the video this weekend and throw that one up on the React channel. And we also need to make a dope-ass thumbnail, which might require some redrawing of some cartoon characters. So, trying to put out quality, as always, versus quantity, even though we are trying to put out a lot of content for you guys as much as we possibly can. Yeah, that's why, in case anyone doesn't see that up, that's going to be thrown up this weekend. But this stream will probably be thrown up tomorrow. And the next one as well, a Friday stream as well, will be thrown up most likely the day. Well, Friday stream would be thrown up Saturday. So that'll probably be thrown up the same day as the PSA React video.
I don't know if I would call that one my favorite PSA. It's definitely in the tops though. Definitely.
Right. It's just the most. It's the one I feel like that most encapsulates our interests. Like that. Like if they were trying to target a demographic, like it would have been people. Yeah, it would have been like, right. They're trying to just completely use cartoons though, and like beloved nostalgic characters that we love to try to attack the drugs. I just felt like that's why, yeah. But I mean, there's lots of good PSAs out there. I was talking with Mr. Gundam about a content idea actually that popped into my head after yesterday's, and I think it would be pretty fun. But basically, just doing like a PSA tier list, like finding like as many. If we can, I mean, if we can find like every drug PSA ever, that would be insane. But that's probably like such a massive list. But like at least finding, I know we saw a video with like the top 50. So even if we were just like reviewing that video, and then like placing all 50 in a tier list, like after we watch them and rate them with a, and we'll come up with our own scaling system of what makes them a high tier PSA versus a low tier PSA in the propaganda scale. But I think that would be a really fun piece of content. So probably work on something like that maybe within the next few weeks. Wasn't much movement last week on the this is going to be our catch up since we wanted to just kind of jump into the party yesterday, but we did have a hiatus at the beginning of the week. not a lot of mm, work done on the documentary style stuff or any of our main channel stuff this weekend. We were catching up a lot on the backlog of VODs and React videos that were supposed to be coming out. So now that that's all caught up, and we should be at a good place with that going forward, as far as, like I said, getting these episodes uploaded the day after at least, at the latest, then we should be on track to just basically have weekends and other free time being dedicated to the main channel content. We are still trying to save up for a camera, so if you guys want to follow us to help us hit affiliate on here, if you guys want to check out our Patreon, even $1 helps. But yeah, we're
Even
just
$1 helps, Chad. Get me some coffee. I could use some coffee.
I mean, if we had like 2,000 fans and they all gave us $1, then we'd have a new camera.
Oh my God, that's right. I've always thought about that. If I ever decided to take the world hostage, I would make everyone in the world donate $1 to me.
Well, if you've already taken the world hostage, what on earth do you need $1 for from each human? Like, you literally own the world. There's nothing that you can't buy.
Billionaire, my brother. You know me. When have I ever not done something for $1?
Oh no. We are smoking some Washington I-502 legal cannabis. Speaking of which, I believe there was a Sam fucking thing today. Sam held a conference. I wish we could have attended. We'll definitely be making the next one. That would be primo content live from the Sam fucking like symposium. But man, they would probably kick me out of the Sam event. But that would be great. That'd be great fucking content. Next year, chat.
Say I'm not dressed right.
Next year, chat. What? It's like literally like an expo. Like, I can't imagine there's a dress code. Luke didn't look like Luke was wearing his clown suit, so.
Whoa. I am not a clown suit. This is
Didn't
what
say
are
anything
those
about
fancy
you.
ass Italian clowns called? Period. I'm a period.
Best followers, primes, and viewers on mountviewers.com. Yo, Nightbot, get this guy out of here.
Who is that?
No one's trying to go to your best followers website.
I like followers.
We could use 50 followers, and then after that, I don't care about your website.
No. Why don't you just give us the followers? Give us your followers.
Why don't you follow us? Help us get
Why
to
don't you
20.
tell them to come to us? Tell them to come to the Hyrule Heroes. We'll save the world by legalizing all drugs.
That's the plan.
Or we'll conquer. Make drugs legal.
Revolution might be the only way.
Right? And we're not going to televise that shit.
Can't even talk about it. We're not talking about it, okay? Okay,
Not
our
talking-
techno overlords. No one's talking about revolution.
No one's talking about that. And also, I would like to disclaimer: we are not promoting the use of cannabis. We are smoking because we like it, and we think it helps us game better. And while we smoke, we talk about random shit we found.
It helps me relax. It helps me game
It
better.
does.
So
I mean, being relaxed really is helpful in most situations.
going to go over some of the Twitter stuff, and then we can jump into your articles that are in the Discord as well.
They aren't.
I think that, what did we have? We had the SAM Summit, as I said today. How
did that go?
I mean, Luke was just tweeting all day. He seemed like he was having a blast.
Where's the wall? Give us some art.
There was more anti-map stuff coming out that Symposia was talking about.
You see this wall behind me? It used to be bland. Then I put Gundams on it.
There is Gundams
and a wanted poster of my favorite cyborg, Frankie.
So this article was one that I wanted to go live with because this one was bugging me. Our friends at Symposia, of course, were talking about this quite a bit because it was referencing a MAPS board member who was apparently using, now get this, using psychedelics as a control mechanism to take millions from this other guy. There's a lawsuit that an elderly Holocaust survivor, gotta love that they throw it, they've gotta like demonize this man as much as possible. Not only is he taking advantage of a human being with psychedelics apparently to take control of him and take millions of his dollars, but he's a Holocaust survivor. How could you? Let's just make him a little more Nazi in everybody's eyes by throwing those extra 2 words in there, which are completely irrelevant to the story whatsoever.
I mean, it's nice he survived the Holocaust.
It's great.
That was a pretty terrible thing.
Yeah. Super stoked that you live,
Holocaust survivor doesn't mean some guys aren't just assholes. You could be a Holocaust survivor, or you could be, the luckiest guy in the world. And if you meet an asshole one day, he'll steal all your shit.
Well, I think regardless of whether he's an asshole or not, this doesn't make any difference it doesn't make his plight any worse just because he was a survivor of the Holocaust. It doesn't make being robbed by millions any worse, and it doesn't make the story, it doesn't literally have anything to do with the story other than it's a descriptor for the victim that they threw in there to add extra hysteria.
Right? I was robbed once, chat. They took my VHS player.
So, article says he made a new life for himself in California after surviving the Holocaust and growing up under Hungarian fascism and Russia's communist regime. George Sarlo arrived in the United States as an 18-year-old refugee. Over the decades, he became a wealthy venture capitalist and philanthropist, and from the outside looked like someone who'd overcome the horrors of history to achieve success. Inwardly, though, he suffered from depression and struggled to make sense of his childhood. About a decade ago, he discovered psychedelics, starting with ayahuasca and moving on to MDMA, psilocybin, the active compound in magic mushrooms, and ketamine. The hallucinogenic experiences gave him a deep gotta always love the word of hallucinogenic, gave him a deep sense of closure over some of his early emotional wounds, and gratitude for his life since, which made him a prominent advocate for using those drugs to treat psychological trauma. The relief didn't last. On a trip to Hawaii last year, Sarlo was in deep despair. He was joined part of the time by his longtime companion and personal assistant, Vicky Duloy, 46, a trained psychedelic therapist. She helped oversee his use of the drugs according to the court records, which also say their relationship was romantic. When Sarlo, now in his 80s, repeatedly expressed suicidal thoughts, Duloy allegedly offered to help him end his life. Interesting. A friend overheard this conversation and warned Sarlo's family that his life was in danger, according to a lawsuit filed in May 2021. Wait. But what? Oh, I get his family. Okay. According to the lawsuit, which also alleges that Duloy exploited her relationship with Sarlo to take more than $4 million from him. I was confused if it had said that there was a that like she was working with somebody else, but I realize now that no, she was indeed working with the person who wanted to die, and that a friend overheard it and then decided to warn the family. Which also alleges that Dulai exploited her relationship with Sarlo to take more than $4 million from him. Okay, first off, it already said earlier in the suit, and very clearly is not the narrative that they're trying to paint with this story. But it already said very clearly in this suit that their relationship was romantic. So saying that Dulai exploited her relationship to take more than $4 million, I mean, you as the family do not get to decide that this 80-year-old millionaire didn't want to give $4 million to his half his age sugar baby. Like, that's not, I'm not saying that didn't happen. I haven't read any of this stuff. I am big dummy. I know nothing. I'm just saying that it's really, I'm already really starting with a stretch here to even take any of this article in good faith, especially when I'm already just so upset about this control mechanism, which granted she put in quotes, as she bloody well should, because that is not how any of this works. That is not how drugs work. Drugs do not take over your mind. They do not brainwash you. They do not control you. They may alter your state, and your state of conscious being altered can maybe affect some of the thoughts you have, and you can definitely be knocked unconscious by certain amounts of drugs, and things can happen to you while you're unconscious, all kinds of things like that. But you cannot become a marionette with a puppeteer pushing your buttons and making you deposit money into your bank account by giving them some LSD or some MDMA.
Now, looky here, chat. I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke Gundam. It is a terrible thing, though, that my man's got robbed by a gold digger who just was after his money. Sad.
Anyway, going back to the gold digger
But
lady.
they were in a sexual relationship.
Yeah, they were in a romantic relationship. It says the relationship was romantic, which I would imagine also involved sexual. I mean, I don't know. I would imagine that hopefully when I'm 80, I could still get a boner.
Right.
So, I'm imagining that this guy could still receive stimulation like that. So research on psychedelics has brought these drugs closer to legalization as treatment for depression, PTSD, and other psychiatric conditions. But a stat investigation highlights the vulnerability of older people who take these mind-altering drugs to financial abuse. An investigation highlights the vulnerability of older people who take these mind-altering drugs to financial abuse. Now, isn't that just the best fucking study that a prohibitionist could have funded? Not only does it specifically target the old people who are the only boomers that you still have left in your cause for the war on drugs, the only ones that are actually still stupid enough to believe the narrative about the effects of these drugs and could actually believe that, they could take control of your mind. But it also is threatening their money and their kids' money and their generational wealth. And so they're like, oh my God, not only can these drugs being legalized, who knows who's going to slip me some of these things. And all of a sudden I'm now open to all of this financial abuse because I'm elderly and wealthy. Oh my. I want to know who funded that study.
I don't know.
Also, as we've talked about many times on this stream chat, all Schedule 1 drugs, the only kind of studies that you ever see come out for this, the reason that there's such a plethora of, even though most of them are inconclusive, of studies being done at all in this way is because the only kinds of studies that you can do on drugs is how bad they are. You can confirm those narratives. You can push for all of these negative types of tests, but there's no kinds of positive testing being done because of the schedule that they're in. You can only do studies that prove harm and additional harm and continue to further, damage the reputation of these substances. You cannot do any studies for good unless, as we've seen with MDMA, as we're seeing with psilocybin, unless the FDA approves your program, which is bullshit. And they're the ones that put them in a freaking cage in the first place, and then dole them back out to the people that they wish to get rich off of them is fucked up. It is really fucked up, and it shouldn't be allowed. But right now, the only way that we're going to actually win the drug war and bring all the troops home and just get to a better state within our society, at least when it comes to overdoses, gang violence, cartel violence, and just authoritarian police states in general. Really, if you didn't have illegal substances, like the amount of the cops would really never have a reason to ever break into your home. Like, SWAT teams would basically not need to exist anymore because they wouldn't really have busts. Like, outside of like hostage situations, which, like, fuck yeah, send all the SWAT teams to like actual hostage situations. That's what they should be used for, not to like break in. Oh my God, I have a picture to show you. I have an actual picture that was on Twitter today that was trending hardcore.
What, did someone get swatted?
Hold on, we're gonna take a little side break here because this picture was just too. No, it wasn't about being swatted, but this was the cops. The cops tweeted this themselves. Look at this. This was Sergeant Dave Purcell. He tweeted, "Another early start. Another 2 doors forced in Highfield. This time an S03 Misuse of Drugs Act warrant. Oh boy, again, like I said, these laws that literally exist that allow them to break and enter into your home. In search of Class A controlled drugs. Nothing was found on this occasion. However, we will continue to proactively target those who peddle misery in our town." Look at these fucking doors. They fucking, look at this one. They kicked it all the way in. It fucking went on. Look at this one's just like busted. I don't know if this door's looking old anyway, but they like busted the fuck out of these doors.
Yeah, because that one looks like a strong ass door. That second one. The other one looks like some cookie cutter door.
Yeah, just a generic. But yeah, this one they busted through this like thick ass lock. And guess what? Again, nothing found. So, they were able to, through the law, legally, be able to obtain a piece of paper that allowed them to just go kick your damn door in for no fucking reason, other than suspicion of possession of a substance.
You know what else is fucking crazy? They don't have to pay for that shit. Because it's done in the pursuit of the law. You better have some fucking renter's insurance or you're going to have to pay for that.
Well, this is in England, so I'm not entirely sure, to be fair, how the England, how the England cops work as far as, if they bust in your door and maybe they actually repay you. I don't know. I don't know how it works in England laws.
Oof, I don't know.
But either way, the fact alone that, again, that these drugs exist, so that was why I remembered this picture, because that was popping on Twitter today pretty hardcore. You see it got ratioed so hard, 163 quote tweets. But yeah, that was just insane. The fact that the cop not only, I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but the fact that not only did he tweet that, like, not only did they go do that, not only did they go get these warrants, break in these people's homes, and then, like, not find drugs, but then they thought, hey, we didn't find shit here, so we didn't have a nice score to post today. But you know what? Let's just tweet their busted doors anyway and remind people what's coming to them and be like, this will not stop us not finding things today and destroying these people's fucking doors and homes will not stop us from the pursuit of these evil bastards. Like, who thought that was a good idea? I don't understand.
Damn.
Anyway, back to the article. So, back to the brainwashing drugs, that the cops are protecting us from.
And the fentanyl fates. Don't fentanyl fade out.
Research on psychedelics. They're both okay. Research on psychedelics has brought these drugs closer to legalization as treatments for depression, PTSD, and other psychiatric conditions. But a stat investigation highlights the vulnerability of older people who take these mind-altering drugs to financial abuse, and the need for clear regulations around both how they're used and the people supervising patients. So now they're trying to basically say that psychedelic therapy, first off, it used to, the first story, the major one that we've covered, at least on this stream, was that psychedelic therapy was causing you to get raped. That psychedelic therapists were giving you MDMA. It was taking away your agency. You were losing all control of your ability of what you can agree to. Again, this is ultimately coming back to the same argument, just in a different way, right? They're trying to get the feminists on their side by being like, look, it enables rape. Now they're trying to get the seniors on their side by being like, look, it enables old people financial manipulation.
I mean, it's not just feminists. I mean, I just don't like
rape.
Right.
Nobody likes rape, for sure. I'm just generally, if I'm saying that the lynch mob that they're looking for, though, specifically when they make it a topic of going after consent type things, is generally more of the female crowd. I mean, in general, like The Cut and Vox Media and stuff are, female oriented publications, or at least whatever. That's the demographic that they shoot for. Is the female demographic. I don't freaking think that they're inherently male or female things, for the record, chat. But I'm just saying that is the demographic that they specifically do target. And so, anyway, not again taking away anything from the victims of any of these things, should there actually be victims. Once again, we are covering a story and we're just going to be very truthful. I'm not trying to say that they're not victims by stating the facts, but I'm just trying to once again state that, much like the Jensen case, these are just allegations. The Jensen case was all allegations and it was settled outside of court, so we have no actual court records, and so we literally just can only state facts, and there is no facts that what Miss Busan's full scope of her story is true or not. Now, not saying that it's not. I tend to believe people who are saying that they were harmed as well. I'm just saying that there is probably more nuance to the whole thing, and Jensen has to keep his mouth shut. He can't say anything. And I'm just stating facts, and the only facts that we have are that it was alleged. And much like in this thing, this is another alleged. This is a lawsuit in which these are the allegations being brought forth, but none of this has been proven. And so we must keep that in mind when we observe all of the evidence within the article. So, clinical trials testing psychedelics involve therapists meeting with the patients before, during, and after their psychedelic experience. People who take psychedelics report that they create feelings of emotional intimacy, heightening the susceptibility that already exists between patients and healthcare providers. Moreover, the drugs are being explored as a way to ease patients' anxiety at the end of life, and yet it's unclear whether psychedelic therapists will be required to meet the same licensing standards as other therapists, such as psychiatrists and psychologists. It's a whole new frightening possibility of elder abuse. Oh my God. There's the quote right there Run for your life, Grandma. It's MDMA. It's coming to take all your money. And these psychedelic therapists are just trying to take your veteran hubby and take him to PTSD therapy and actually just rob him blind without you knowing.
Look, I will say, I knew an old dude back during my brujo training.
This one old dude.
My teacher, my maestro. And he would regularly drink peyote and tequila and fucking down it with some shrooms. Because he always had to be open to the universe and shit. And he was like 70.
Yeah, well, but in this case, they're talking about the elder abuse of psychedelic therapy. They're saying that psychologists obviously already open you up, you know, mentally, and that now there's this potential for all of this financial abuse. They're saying that there's literal studies being done that psychedelic therapy is you're at an increased risk of being taken advantage of for all your money. So yeah, it's a whole new frightening possibility of elder abuse. Donovan Maust, a geriatric psychiatrist and health services researcher at the Michigan Medicine Department of Psychiatry, said about the risk faced by older people treated with psychedelics. He maintains in court documents that she received the money from Sarlo as gifts. Dulai maintains in court documents that she received the money from Sarlo as gifts, and that she was always working to help and protect him. These filings do not address the claim in the lawsuit that she offered to help end his life, and Dulai's lawyer did not respond to questions about it. I mean, if the guy did actually, if he was like willing, if he was ready to go, if he was 80 years old and he was like, I'm ready to go, and like this was his romantic partner, and she was like, okay, dude, like I'll help you figure that out. I don't think there's any real moral conundrum here. Now, that might be pretty extreme to some people, but I honestly am not seeing why that allegation is, I guess, all of that substantial to the case.
Also, is it weird to want to give money to the woman you're romantically involved with?
That's what I'm saying. Like, even if you want to look, whether you want to look at it as a gold digger, sugar baby thing, or whether you want to look at it as a, just like I said, like this guy, if he's really literally like ready to go, if that was his state of mind, and he's like, you know what, I've had a good life. I'm 80 years old. I've had everything I want to do. Like, I'm just trying to, go in peace. And you know what? Here's all my money. Like, I just want. Now, we're not saying that women, and I'm not saying all women when I say women or anything. I'm not implying nothing. I'm just saying the female, the women in history, throughout history, right? There have definitely been swindlers, both men and women, there have been men who have swindled their rich women out of money, I'm sure. Men who got with women specifically to do that. And there have been women who have done the same thing with men. Not saying that isn't what maybe could have happened here, but I, again, don't really understand the lawsuit because they were romantically involved. Maybe they're trying to say that they weren't and that she was just like his therapist. Anyway, let's keep checking out. The allegations against Dulai are especially noteworthy because she is a board member of MAPS. Of course, that's how we need to tie it all together. A leading proponent of legalizing psychedelics as medicine, the nonprofit is at the forefront of clinical research into psychedelics, sponsoring and running several studies, including phase 3 trials of MDMA combined with therapy as treatment for post-traumatic stress disorder, the most advanced research on any Schedule 1 psychedelic drug. If MAPS research continues to produce strong results, the drug is expected to be legalized as a PTSD treatment in the coming years. July remains on board, and MAPS has taken no public steps to distance itself from her alleged actions. Well, why would it? None of these actions are crazy. If she was helping a man with his end-of-life care that she was romantically involved with and loved, that is not all of that crazy. And if he gave her a lot of money during their romantic relationship, that is not all that crazy. This is all just being brought forth by the family, who assumes that the guy who wants to, of course, they are the ones who want to take his agency away, not the fucking drug. They're the ones that want to take it away and be like, we are the ones that know his true intentions, and he would not have wanted to do all of these things. And so therefore, it's clearly this woman who is a therapist, so she must be skilled in, techniques of the mind, and then she's giving him these crazy drugs. So, that must explain it all. And they're trying to come up with their own rationalizations for why they're not probably getting the $4 million.
Right. It does kind of sound like these kids are more worried about their inheritance than their, if their father is actually being taken advantage of. Because, I'm sure everything was fine until they noticed a large amount of money being gone. They didn't care what their dad was doing.
Well, I think based on it said that they were contacted after that friend had heard the end of life stuff. But what I don't understand is, like, they are saying that it wasn't like the friend overheard a conversation in which she was like, hey, maybe we should end your life. It was literally a conversation where both of them were talking about it. Like, that's normal. Like, that might not be like his normal or their normal or whatever, but like that can happen. Like, I sat in a room with a terminal mother and talked about her signing her NDA papers. And that was a difficult conversation, or her DNR papers. Sorry. Not NDA. DNR papers. And that was a difficult conversation. But she had full agency, and when she told me, oh, okay, I'm going to sign the papers. I don't want to be brought back because I don't want to be a potato. And I was like, okay. So that's what we did. And that's just, conversations like that just happen. This isn't like, what are these like accusations that MAPS would have to be like, yep, an old man and his lover talked about the end of his life. And there are allegations by the children that she's a gold digger who tricked him out of all his money instead of got it as gifts. And none of that's proven. And we feel like we must address this. Why the fuck would they get themselves involved with that bullshit?
Right.
These are unsubstantiated allegations of which we received no official complaint with any credible facts related to a civil lawsuit that had nothing to do with MAPS, which was resolved with a confidential settlement that we were not privy to, Aldworth wrote in an email to Stat. Exactly. The settlement is not confidential, but the parties have kept the case quiet to avoid embarrassment. And neither the filing nor the resolution of the case has been previously reported. How convenient that once again, we have another MAPS smear campaign. And I'm not trying to stand MAPS here. I'm really not. Even though I am ultimately for the legalization of all drugs. And I know that the legalization of cannabis, just like Sam is afraid of, even though it's not harmful, but it is true, just like with the re-legalization of alcohol during the Prohibition days, use is going to go up. And as use goes up, more and more people see that it's not that crazy of a thing, and stigma goes down. And that is precisely what I want to happen, what we want to happen, what the world needs to happen, what this whole show is about. And so if MAPS is the ones right now, even if they are the fucking corporate capitalist pig that wants to take it all. They want to take all the MDMA money and they want to freaking be the sole MDMA proprietor. Do I think that they should do that? No. Do I think that they should be allowed to do that? Absolutely not. If I had to pick between MDMA staying illegal, staying on Schedule 1, and not being destigmatized, or it being legalized and a sole authoritarian being able to dispense it, so that, at least for the now, I would pick the option of legalization. Now, there are lots of ways in which that could go terribly. There are ways in which corporations have abused these kinds of things. We've been skeptical. We've said on this PTSD stuff, I'm not saying that any drug should directly be used. I do feel like we should probably have a lot more research done before we're directly saying, hey, this thing can be used for this. But again, this is treatment. Treatment is always research. Like, no pill you ever take is going to be guaranteed to work. The doctor doesn't know. He's practicing medicine. He's going to give you a medicine based on his knowledge and the symptoms that you describe to him and what he can see from the limited tests he runs or the extensive tests, depending. And then he's going to do his best guess, and then you're his experiment, and he's going to try new things if the things that he gives you aren't working. And that's just medicine. That's just how it works. So I'm not saying that MDMA doesn't do these things. It obviously has. There's a link, right? We know that there's a link. There's not a cause, but there's a link. Am I making sense still, or am I just rambling?
You're rambling a little bit, but you lost the thread a little bit, but yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, where was I? We're talking about MDMA legalization. Yeah, I was just basically saying that if it came down to the government legalizing this thing in any way, shape, or form, I'd pick that like 99 times out of 100 versus let's shut it down and go back to Schedule 1. I'd pick the other option almost every time. I want to almost say every time, but I'm sure that you could come up with like some drastically terrible scenarios in which a bunch of humans get abused. So that's the only reason I'm going to like pre-clarify that statement a little bit. But like, it's basically every time I'd pick that this shady ass company becomes the one that can finally start dispensing it, because all that I care about is stigma going down. Because we're playing the long game here. We're trying to end the war. We're not trying to play the short game of equality and everybody should be able to sell the MDMA. I agree, and I will let those people fight that battle. But this is a battle of legalization, and the legalization needs to happen, because without it, the war will not end. The people need to see that these things can be used in positive ways, are potentially healing, and aren't going to make a bunch of people, and aren't going to harm a bunch of people. They're not going to cause a lot of harm. They need to see that widespread use of these things is possible without widespread harm. Just like with alcohol, just like with cigarettes, just like with everything. And you could say that those things cause widespread harm. Cigarettes are definitely not good for you. Alcohol's probably not very good for you. But nonetheless, those things don't really cause inherent harm to anyone. It's only those things in combination with other reckless behavior that causes harm to others. The substance on its own is a tool. Psychedelic drugs, with the exception of ketamine and a variant called S-ketamine, are still largely illegal for treating depression and post-traumatic stress disorder outside of clinical trials. The lawsuit alleges Dulai used drugs, including ayahuasca and MDMA, to heighten Sarlo's dependence on her, and as Sarlo's health deteriorated, she introduced him to ketamine and supervised an intensive dosing regimen. Intensive in quotes. Meanwhile, Sarlo bought her a Porsche. Okay, so he bought his lover a nice ass car and loaned her $1.4 million to purchase a home. Okay, so he bought her a car and a house.
He loaned it to her, which means she's going to pay him back.
It does say that that house for her and her husband. Okay, so she is married to another man. Now, if you guys know billionaire lore, which I know we haven't touched on that yet, that's not too crazy in my world. But generally speaking, if she was in a romantic, I mean, adults can do whatever they want. So I mean, the potential for her to be in a romantic relationship and still have a husband is absolutely plausible, like super plausible, especially given that this dude was like really old. No criminal charges were brought, big surprise, and the lawsuit was settled earlier this year, with July agreeing to return the Porsche, and she and her husband agreeing to pay $150,000 immediately, plus a further $350,000 on the house over time. Her husband will return the $190,000 he received as a business investment within 3 years. July denied taking advantage of Sarlo in her own court filing and said the lawsuit falsely accused her of financial elder abuse and was improperly filed. A judge later stated that the petition was filed in the wrong county, according to July's lawyer. July, together with Rick Doblin, founder and executive director of MAPS, and the medical team she enlisted to treat Sarlo, filed a confidential elder abuse complaint against Sarlo's daughters in May 2021 with Francisco Adult Protective Services after Sarlo's daughters locked July out of his house following the Hawaii trip. Wow. Wait. The story changes. So, his daughters... So, apparently, July and Rick Doblin, himself, the actual founder of fucking MAPS, was listed on an elder abuse complaint against his daughters with APS. So literally they were before these daughters went and sued this lady to get this money, they were actually filing on behalf of him against the daughters, and it's literally saying that the daughters locked him out of his house, this elderly old super old man. The daughters also fired his medical team and wouldn't let a psychiatrist see Sarlo to assess his mental state. And they later obtained a temporary restraining order against July. Super shady. That's sus, chat. Just saying.
That is pretty sus.
Not trying to, I'm not trying to play sides, but that's pretty sus.
I mean, I'm on the old man side for sure.
Right, I'm on the old man side. I'm not on the daughter side or this therapist side is what I'm trying to say. July denied taking advantage of we already said that. July's lawyer provided Stat a copy of the Protective Services complaint, which July did not pursue following the settlement. It details how July cared for Sarlo, staying with him while he was in the hospital, arranging around-the-clock care, and staying at his house twice a week to help with his anxiety attacks. Sarlo also told friends he told his other friends he trusted July to be his health agent and made her his conservator, a person appointed by a judge to make decisions on behalf of someone capable of doing so, according to statements in July's lawsuit filing and the Protective Services complaint. July's lawyer wrote in the complaint that the money she received from Sarlo was given with the knowledge of Sarlo's financial advisor, so his financial advisor approved it, apparently. Well, at least they wrote that in the complaint, right? And that Sarlo regularly reviewed bank and credit card statements and approved all of her spending of his money before July 2020, and when his health began to decline. July also asked that a $500,000 bequest from Sarlo be removed from the fall of 2020, so that her actions would not be perceived as an improper effort to receive an inheritance, the complaint says. Sarlo's public statements around psychedelics all make clear that Mr. Sarlo, of his own volition, used psychedelics to assist his mental health, the lawyer Terry Gross wrote in an email to Stat. The undisputed record is clearly that Mr. Sarlo is in full control of his faculties, spoke publicly that psychedelics had helped dramatically with the PTSD he suffered due to the Holocaust, and became an ardent philanthropic supporter of psychedelic science. and his foundation focus on philanthropic grants that has supported emerging scientific studies on the benefits of psychedelics for treating mental issues. Court documents filed by Dulai claim that Sarlo's daughters, one of whom had little contact with him for years, while the other visited him occasionally during his health difficulties, accused Dulai as a way to get closer to her father to inherit more of his wealth. Despite the conflicting accounts, it's clear there's a critical need for strong regulations to protect users of psychedelic medicines against potential abuse, experts told Stat. Who told them that? Elderly people, especially those who experience cognitive decline, are at a risk of being taken advantage of financially. Well, yeah, sure, always, for all of time, regardless of any substance use, and not at all influenced by, or maybe sometimes influenced by, certain substance uses. But like, yeah, you could also get an older person drunk and they're more likely to be taken advantage of financially, probably. You could probably run studies on alcohol that does that. So what? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Well, that means that those people that do that are rude, though.
Yeah.
But I mean,
but what does that mean for legalization?
But I mean, really, it sounds
in the grand scheme of legalization, what does that mean?
Nothing.
Right. Nothing. They're absolutely at a power disadvantage. Oh man, this article goes deep. It talks all about Sarlo's exploration, how she gained more influence in his life, becoming his personal assistant, healthcare proxy, and caregiver with access to his bank accounts, email, mail, medical documents, according to the lawsuit. He experienced several health setbacks, including seizures, cranial surgery, and emergency gallbladder surgery. Dulai knew or should have known that psychedelic treatment that she was managing was experimental, illegal, and carried serious risks. What does that matter? What does that part matter? The fact that it was experimental and illegal.
We're mad to that.
What does the illegal part matter at all? Like that, like what? It's not illegal because it's bad.
Sure. Yes.
It's not. Although Dulai was trained as a psychedelic therapist, yeah, it just basically dives deeper into this. Just pretty interesting that we have once again another out of court settled case against a MAPS board member or someone involved with MAPS, in which they're trying to claim that abuse was done because of psychedelics again. That it was specifically psychedelic related abuse and how these drugs basically enhance the potential for abuse.
Right? Maybe he's just an old man who wants to try some drugs at the end of his life.
Speaking of which, about that whole it's funny because this all kind of ties together. All of these little things that I had on Twitter kind of tie together in some weird way. So perfect segue about that these things are not in the Schedule 1 because they're bad. I found this Brendan Minish on Twitter, and he had this pinned. He said, "Here is the Irish Minister of Health in 1975. Cannabis prohibition in Ireland was based on social values in 1975, not evidence of dangers. Isn't this time that we change this?" So this was a quote in which it says, "I should like to emphasize that the categorization provided for in the schedule is concerned not with the potential physical danger to the user of drugs in question." Okay, well that's good. "But rather to indicate a distinction for the purposes of the penal clauses of the bill." Huh? "In other words, the categorization contained in the schedule is not intended as a pharmacological classification, but as a classification for distinguishing the magnitude of offenses. In this sense, the schedule reflects social values, at least as much as it reflects pharmacological effects. I make this point because there has been some criticism of the schedule on the grounds that the classification contained in it does not reflect, in all cases, the likely physical effects of the drugs in question. It has been said, for example, that because cannabis appears to be relatively harmless in itself, that it should be in a lower category than barbiturates, which can create dependence among other effects. While this may be true in pharmacological terms, it is not necessarily true in the terms of the social effects of these drugs, or the way in which society sees their effects. What? The Schedule 2... Oh, I want to follow this guy afterward. Oh, I am following him. Never mind. The Schedule to the bill is designed to reflect the latter concepts more than the physical effect of any particular drug. So basically, literally saying that drugs are going to be scheduled based on the social effects or in terms of the way in which society sees their effects, which is entirely based upon what the government tells them. And so they're literally saying that the culture in which we create that stigmatizes these things and stigmatizes their effects is the only frame in which we should be able to view the scheduling of these substances. Yeah, that was from the Irish Minister of Health back in the 70s. Okay, and I think we had one more. This guy had posted it was in relation to that. Oh no, there was a couple. God damn, there was a lot today. Okay, so psychedelics do not brainwash people. This Jules Evans guy shared this one article basically saying, it was in response to that Holocaust survivor article. He put, another example of a spiritual healer using psychedelics to brainwash and exploit a millionaire follower. And then he writes about this lady who was a spiritual mentor, and she left 2 wills that entitled this guy apparently to like all her stuff. Now again, this might be real, but it wasn't because of the psychedelic. It wasn't a direct cause of the psychedelic use. It was because of somebody being a shyster. People have been doing this without psychedelics for forever. Literally forever. There are stories about it going as far back in time as we can imagine.
Yeah.
The concept has always existed. But these are just hysteria scare tactics made by prohibitionists to try to get you freaking out. Speaking of one more, we had this was from Joe Pierre, MD. He's the professor of psychiatry at UCLA, and he had posted saying, can THC cause psychosis acutely? Yes. Now, first off, psychosis, which our friend here very nicely provided a comment with the definition for us, a severe mental disorder in which thought and emotions are so impaired that contact is lost with reality. And then he gave us the definition for drunk, affected by alcohol to the extent of losing controls of one's faculties or behavior. Imagine if being extremely drunk was recorded as psychosis. Exactly. Yeah, you can abuse anything, and it can cause you, negative effects. But what I really thought was so funny here was if you take a look at the actual study here, a lot of people don't actually, of course, most people just read the buzzy headline, and people don't actually read the studies. But if you actually look at this table, the symptoms, it shows you all of the participants and what their symptoms were. And some of these symptoms, which they equated to psychosis, were some such as grandiosity. This person said, I can understand things better and look for details. That sounds great. He's literally sitting there in this study being like, I can understand things better. Wow, that's amazing that cannabis is having that effect on your mind. And look for details. Wow, that's great. You can like notice details better when you're high. That's amazing. You can appreciate things more. That's great. And then they put a comma and added this extra line, I am superior to others, which has nothing to do with the fact that he can understand things better and look for details. But they added this extra line of, he also said, I am superior to others. And then they cut him off there from the quote. And then they added this line of saying the symptom was grandiosity, saying, you're not superior to others, you asshole. You're grandiose right now. You must be experiencing psychosis. And that's literally how they labeled this patient, as they labeled that as one of his fucking symptoms. This person, again, this injection changed me into someone with increased abilities. Again, increased abilities is a good thing. What did they label this person's symptoms as? Grandiosity. You're not having increased abilities. Cannabis is bad. Clearly, you're just grandiose.
I don't know what that word means.
You want to look it up for us?
Here.
Grandiosity. Or grandiose.
Grandiosity. The quality of being impressed or impressive and imposing in appearance or style, especially pretentiously so.
Pretentiously, right. So they're basically saying that this guy who was saying,
or pretentiousness.
yeah, they're saying that these people were being grandiose when they were saying that they feel like they had increased perception and abilities when they were on cannabis. They labeled those as symptoms of psychosis rather than as positive benefits. Which is pretty fascinating. And then this one here though, this person said, I am thinking about death in cemeteries. Guess how they labeled this one? Unusual thought content. That was my favorite symptom so far. Unusual thought content. What is usual thought content? What the fuck is our normal thoughts? Like, what is a usual thought? This person was thinking about death in cemeteries. Death is a normal thing to think about. Cemeteries? I mean, he's thinking about death, so it makes sense that he made some kind of, he drew a line there. And they labeled that as psychosis as well, and labeled that as unusual thought content. These are the studies that are proving the narratives spat to you by Sam and Every Brain Matters.
No, sir. That's bad.
What does this person say? What an apple and a ball have in common? You can eat the apple, but not the ball.
Okay.
This person, and then they put difficulty in abstract thinking.
I could eat a ball. I could if it was like made of foam.
You could.
I could eat a ball.
They put his symptoms as difficulty in abstract thinking.
With the munchies.
Colors are brighter, noises are louder, and I have something making a noise in the back of my head. Hallucinatory behavior.
Right.
I might have done something wrong, not willing to say. Symptom, feelings of guilt. Oh.
Wait a minute, how much longer is this article? I got like 4 articles.
No. This was just that study. Also, last thing on this study, because I'm not going to dive super deep into the rest of this guy's shit, because it's obviously very obvious that this is just a stupid study full of bias and trying to prove their narrative, and literally like this table is just a bunch of junk data that means nothing. Literally, if you read these symptoms, none of these things have anything to do with the quotes that they're stating here generally, and they also are basically trying to turn positive things into negative things, and they're even like just reaching for any straw that they can find when it comes to unusual thought content. So yeah, this whole study is bunk, and this MD over here citing this and using this table to say, so can THC cause psychosis acutely? Yes. I mean, sure, acutely. What is acutely? Now, psychosis is so hard to define. Now you want to define acute psychosis? Like, sure, like a slight annoyance or something. Anyway, the last thing I wanted to talk about was the fact that the placebo here in study participant male 7 said the placebo gave him the symptoms of suspiciousness and paranoia too. So literally being told that he was given cannabis, given instead placebo, he also experienced psychosis.
That damn psychosis, you know?
Literally from placebo. He's still got psychosis. just from fake marijuana, he got psychosis.
Of course you can.
Okay, so we've got more articles to talk about in the Discord.
Of course.
Yeah, I knew we were going to be covering a lot today because we took 2 days off. Okay, should we start with Tyson?
No. We don't start with Tyson. We start here.
Let's start with the TMZ one.
News. The 500 pounds.
500 pounds.
500 pounds of weed spilled all over a Missouri highway.
Wait, this TMZ article?
Yeah.
Wait. No, another TMZ article. Okay, there's like 4 articles.
Yeah. 3 of them are from TMZ. 1 is from CNN.
Okay, Missouri State Troopers. We got a major 420 in progress. 500 pounds of weed spill out on the highway. Missouri drivers are going green, and we ain't talking Teslas. It's a whole lot of ganja scattered all over the interstate, making for very slow and chill commute on 420, no less. You heard that right. State troopers found quite the scene when they responded to a 3-car crash Wednesday. No one was seriously injured, and the only passenger we can clearly identify is Mary Jane. That's a lot of weed, chat.
That is a lot of weed. Jesus.
500 pounds of marijuana to be precise. That's a shitload, chat.
That's heavier than I am, chat.
It's about oh god, I'm trying to do my weed math right now and I'm failing. But
that's like 2 billionaires.
It's right, but I'm trying to remember exactly like how many. About it's 28 grams. About 448 grams to a pound. And then so you had 500 pounds.
Yeah.
So we're looking at 224,000 grams of weed.
Damn. And don't all look like it's the same strain either.
No, it's probably different rooms, different strains.
Look at how beautiful it is. Weed.
Yeah, Missouri State Troopers. Yep. Missouri. It is medicinally legal out in Missouri. So
this is probably not so.
Oh no, you cannot legally possess this much because they're gonna still treat it like a crazy thing. They need to in order for the DEA to stay legitimate for as long as it possibly can.
Yeah, right. For the remainder of its time here.
Yeah.
Until it eventually
until we obliterate it personally. The Hyrule Heroes.
Right. We'll get rid of the DEA chat.
Okay, CNN article. Police play Disney tunes to prevent video of them on patrol from being posted online.
Oh, yeah. So the article states that a lawmaker in California has asked or a commissioner asked, or council member, yes, asked the city council that he wants lawmakers to ban the alleged practice after a viral video in April showed this cop rolling up in this neighborhood to look up about to investigate a stolen car.
Huh?
And so the cop comes in blasting really loudly Bruno from the song We Don't Talk About Bruno.
Yeah.
And You Got a Friend in Me.
Uh-huh.
Because video websites have these copyright strikes, they'll shut down your videos.
Oh, I know. We cannot. I have tried. We literally are going to have to cut the whole John Oliver segment out of our stream and re-upload that stream again because I have asked YouTube multiple times and they will not allow our John Oliver React to exist. They just won't. We're just copyright strike, and HBO reviewed our thing and said nope, we still agree. So they are not letting us put up our John Oliver React.
Wow, sucks.
But yeah, I know that there's literally automatic flags for that kind of shit. Even the music that we use from Idi and Techo, who we actually have permission for, still gets like auto flagged by the algorithm on behalf of them. So like, yeah, it makes perfect sense that if you had copyrighted music playing, that the video would automatically get flagged by the algorithm and be DMCA'd.
Yep. Yeah, so apparently it's a tactic that the cops are using now because we're all now recording our interactions with them with our phones.
Right.
Or going live with them. So anytime the video tries to get uploaded, gets flagged with that copyright and taken off.
You know, we should play this video.
No, we'll get flagged. What's wrong?
No, we're not gonna get flagged. There's not even any sound. Oh, wait.
.com/impact. Click to take action.
It's a major problem. Yeah.
We have to play music.
Let's tell them. Come on.
It is. I'm trying to go to bed.
Hey, what's going?
Turn the music down. I want to go to bed. What's the music for?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Have some respect, Corporal. Have some respect, Corporal.
Alright, you call him a corporal.
What's going on with the music here?
Nothing, sir, which is Mr. Hector Padilla not letting us conduct our investigation.
Why are you playing Disney music?
Why?
Yes.
Okay.
He's lying to you. He's lying to you.
Why are you doing it? Why?
Yes.
Because it would be copyright
The
infringement.
city
Because he knows I have a
council
YouTube channel.
Yeah. So this guy who's here is actually a YouTuber who goes around wherever the cops are and records their interaction.
Yeah.
So they saw him coming up, so they started blasting the copyrighted music. So to make it so that YouTube would have to cut his videos.
Hmm.
And the other cops around the country have had similar things where other sorts of YouTube channels like Audit the Auditors
Yeah.
and various other YouTube channels that deal with the recording police interaction and getting the word out and the story out of various interactions with the police officers.
Right.
So they're using copyrighted songs to strike down the videos so that nobody can see them.
Fascinating. It's like some new age Black Panther shit. I'm actually like all about it. That's dope.
Oh yeah, I love Audit the Auditors. It's fucking great. Where he like tells. I mean, granted, it is not. He makes a disclaimer. It is not to be taken as full legal advice on what to do, because that is situation by situation. But yeah, I mean, he'll break down the whole interaction and even show you some examples of how the behavior is either okay or not okay. So that's always fun.
That's cool, but I'm just saying in general, like I just like the idea of like if the cops are around, everybody should do that. Everybody should just pull out their phones. That would be great if like the whole world did that. I bet that would change a lot.
Well, it's already changed. Look at this.
Oh, right. The fact that it's literally creating, that's what I'm saying. The fact that it's literally creating police like
using
behavior, having to use counter tactics. Yeah, it's just like I said, it reminds me of the Black Panthers stuff. The Black Panthers would literally, that's all that they used to do. They would just go and watch the police. So the police would roll up to an area, and the police were most likely about to do some shady shit because the cops can get away with whatever they want. But then the Black Panthers would be there literally standing there armed with guns. They would stand there. They would pull out their guns at ease, of course, not pointing at anybody, just sitting on their side, make them noticeable. And they would just watch the cops. And the cops hated it. They hated it. They're like, who the fuck are these armed ass human beings just rolling up and watching us? And they didn't mean no harm. They were just making sure that the people that were protecting their community were actually doing their jobs. But of course, this intimidation the police didn't like. And I'm sure that very much they don't like this form of intimidation in the smartphone age, in which there's just people rolling up and following them around and making sure that they're doing their jobs correctly and keeping tabs on them. They don't like to be watched.
Most of the freaking the old ass senators that are still in office were some of the people that bipartisanly voted to remove the Californians' guns straight out from the Black Panthers so that they couldn't be policing their neighborhoods anymore.
Yeah, most of gun control started because of that, actually.
And that's when the Black Panthers became criminals.
Right. Yeah, that was actually where most of the actual gun control laws were like signed in by Reagan. And Reagan, at the time in which the Black Panthers were really popping, and all of that was going down, that was happening in California, in which Reagan was the governor at the time. And then as soon as he got out of that governorship and went into office, he signed, what do you know? He's the one who the Black Panthers were intimidating, and then he's the one that then signs in all these gun control laws and then goes after them.
And of course, we have Senator Joe Biden and Senator Mitch McConnell.
Biden is basically
that both
reincarnated
signed the law.
Yeah,
they were like, "Yep, we're for that."
Of course, love the police.
Then it's fine to just hurt people.
They love the police. Yeah, see, everybody should just be doing that shit all over.
I don't know why are we having a dance party now?
Are you playing pop music to drown out the conversation?
No, he doesn't want you recording, so he's playing.
Why? Why do you have to hide?
You can record all you want. I just know it can't be posted on YouTube.
Why would you even do
that? This is how you're treating my neighbors?
See, this is the problem where, like, why would you even have to, the fact that you have to pass these laws, the fact that, like, this is being talked about by lawmakers and, you know, people in public office and being like, hey,
if you're not doing anything wrong, why do you need to not
what are you covering up? What are you covering up? You're a protector, right? You're literally like a superhero. Superman doesn't go blasting people's heads off when they pull out their phones because they're fucking watching him do his thing.
Right? Imagine when he's just flying at Mach 2. He's got fucking like Britney Spears playing. And
Hit me,
I'm a
baby,
genie.
one more time.
I'm a genie. As he's like breaking the sound barrier, you just hear her like singing "I'm a genie in a bottle," like that one freaking second of it. You're like, what?
I just pictured "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time," and then like every time it says that a head is being zapped.
Oh,
Children here. Have some respect for my community.
Do you live here? Do you live here?
Do I live in Santa
Yes.
Ana? No, I don't. Well, maybe.
Tell him. We're committed to serving our community. We understand the concerns as it relates to the video. The Santa Ana Police Department takes seriously all complaints related to the service provided by the department and the conduct of its employees.
It's quite clear. This is a practice that we can't condone. It is an unethical practice. And as members of the community, especially public servants, it's not something that we can support as a city.
right. If you're not, like they say all the time, if you're not doing anything wrong, you got nothing to worry about.
Right.
You know, do something wrong, so you want to shut the auditors out.
Yeah, it's definitely a little sus for sure. Very, actually, very sus. The California lawmaker says the police have been playing copyrighted music. The video on patrol would be taken down if it's posted online. He said he wants lawmakers to ban the alleged practice after a viral video from early April showed that officers were apparently blasting loud music on a residential street in Santa Ana while investigating a report of a stolen vehicle late at night. He's seen in the video interacting with an officer from the Santa Ana Police Department after a different person asked police to stop playing the music. Disney songs such as You Have a Friend in Me from Toy Story and Bruno from Encanto can be heard in the video posted in Santa Ana Audits, a YouTube channel dedicated to filming interactions with Santa Ana police. Videos posted to YouTube and other video hosting sites are often monitored for potential copyright infringement and risk being removed, therefore limiting how widely the content, like Santa Ana police interaction, could be shared online. While YouTube hasn't received any requests to remove the viral video, a spokesperson for the company tells CNN that they have a system in place that helps track copyright claims but doesn't automatically remove a video containing copyright content. The tactic of playing loud music comes as officers are under scrutiny. It does automatically remove videos containing copyrighted content. That's bullshit. It doesn't. I guess it doesn't remove them, but it does like
Block them
from being watched. Yeah, so that's the same thing. Yeah, okay, cool. It's still uploaded. Yeah, YouTube, I still have my John Oliver video uploaded. Dope. It's not fucking there.
Right? It's not for viewing.
So yes, it's very clear what the officers are doing. The tactic of playing loud music comes as officers are under scrutiny following the rise of bystanders filming police activity, as they should. Incidents like George Floyd's death have emphasized the importance of recording these interactions and have even spurred some groups to publish apps that help preserve video. Hernandez told CNN this was the first experience with police playing loud music in his community, which he describes as a working class neighborhood with lots of young children. The person filming the video, who is not identified, can be heard repeatedly asking officers to stop playing the music. About 7 minutes into the 13-minute video, Hernandez comes into the frame and asks an officer if something is wrong. While only parts of the conversation between the two are audible, Hernandez tells CNN the officer he engaged with that he plays music in the hopes that the video was posted online and would be taken down due to the copyright infringement. My people live here, brother. Please treat them with respect, Hernandez says in the video. There's kids that go to school. Yeah, we saw that. You're not going to conduct yourself like that in front of my neighbors. This is my district. It's a community man.
Good job.
Yeah, really interesting. Sure.
Yeah.
No one is talking about how I am a public official, Hernandez says. There are 2 public officials in that video, and I have no complaints on him filming me. If you were doing good and serving the people, there shouldn't be any concerns of what is being filmed. Boom.
Boom. Hell.
Hell.
Go back to the Discord.
Discord.
On the Twitter.
Okay, got Tyson, and then we got this. The weed strain.
Foot long blunt.
Smoked a foot long blunt for 420.
Damn right he did.
I mean, yeah. Lots of crazy stuff gets smoked on 420. Where's
I
this
tried to get a
blunt?
foot long blunt.
I want to see the blunt.
Yeah, I want to see the blunt.
Show me the blunt.
Show us the blunt.
Not here.
It's probably in the video.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. It's not even like loading this video right now.
Load the video, damn it.
Why? Oh, is that it? For you? Blunt. Where's this blunt? Is that it? That's it? Was it just that at the beginning? Yeah, there it is. I guess this is it, right? It's like a banana. Like the angle. It's a weird looking blunt too. He's hitting it. It's a big ass blunt. Hope everybody had a good 420.
I hope so too.
And lastly, we've got Mike Tyson repeatedly punches a man's face on a plane.
That happened, chat.
And it looks like it's not going to let me see the video.
Damn. Well, we probably don't want to see the video. Violence and all.
I want to see it.
We get strikes. Watch it later. Yeah, look at this guy with his fucking...
Oh, no, there it is. Here we go. Oh, shit.
Hey, Mike,
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike. You're a big man, Mike. Damn, son.
Mike.
Hey, Mike,
No, get out of here, young kid. You're gonna get right.
Oh. Nah, he wasn't swinging too nasty, but still, I mean, there was some impact there for sure. What was going on here? So what's the story here?
All right, so the story is that Mike's on a plane because he has to get to a cannabis conference.
Uh-huh.
He's going to talk cannabis at a weed conference. On the plane, this dude immediately notices he's sitting next to Mike Tyson, as you can see in that little picture, right? So he bothers him throughout the whole flight. And then he throws a water bottle at him.
Huh. Interesting.
And so he gets the shit kicked out of him. As he should. Don't throw water bottles at people.
Is that what happened? Right here it's saying... Oh yeah, no, it says he wouldn't stop provoking him.
Yeah. And according to Mike Tyson's spokesperson, the pair even threw a water bottle at him.
See.
So rude.
Getting socked in the face.
I mean, I do say though, if I meet Mike Tyson, I'd prefer to take a hit. It'd be better than any fucking autograph I could get. Though I would also like an autograph.
All right, chat.
But I would not provoke Mike Tyson.
It's probably not a good idea.
No, because that is fucking stupid. Though I will say, I would really like to try some mic bites.
You know what is a good idea? Getting down on some Tiny Tina.
Oh, let's do
It
it.
is that time, chat.
Let's play.
In it. All right. We gotta doing land.
Yeah. I'm already in your party.
Are you already here? Oh,
I should be.
you're ready? Okay, cool. Continue. It has been a minute since we returned to this game. Reach
Wait,
the
what are we
made-up
doing now?
dungeon. We're supposed to be reaching this made-up dungeon according to this quest. The cheesy puff. Yeah, remember? We were trying to get rid of this Cheeto.
Oh yeah. Wait. I got something to do.
What?
Come this way. What did you do? Did you activate a skeleton?
Yeah, that's okay. Just run. What are we coming
Oh
this way
shoot, no,
for?
we went the wrong way. We can't get down that way.
Where are you going?
This way. I figured something out. So remember how we didn't finish this one?
This shrine is dedicated to Mool Ah,
Uh-huh.
patron god.
I found out how to do it. We're gonna through it.
Through what? Through a dungeon?
Yeah.
Breaking ground.
Pass swiftly to that dark beyond, friend.
Oh, my little mushy friend. Look at this archer. Oh, I fucking love this shot. Oh, my fucking fish. What do you know about this
Bam!
fish?
Get wrecked, children.
What is this over here? Explosive thing. Nice. Yep. Two. Chat back.
Is it me? Did I show up to my own funeral? Or is it you, the dead guy? What do you know?
There we go. Get it.
Nice. Yo, a gun.
Got no swords.
It's a rocket launcher. Holy shit.
So this,
Alright, let's get the heck out of here.
this didn't give us anything though. Where's that
Oh, it's on the other
piece?
side.
What other side?
Come to the back.
Huh?
Oh, look. Anyway, here, there it is.
Oh.
The thing.
Where are you going?
Oh shit! Fuck! I tried to hit him, but it did a different thing.
Ow! I'm down. I'm up.
I wonder if it counts as a kill for you when your little guy kills somebody.
It does.
What?
I was saying something about being stoned.
No, that's what my guy said. I live on in the hearts and minds of the people. I was like, what?
Oh. Get him, mushy. Take my fish, my stinky ass fish. Death. Yeah, are you on vacation now? Bitch.
Beach?
It was like I'm supposed to be on vacation.
But now you're here, dying.
Yeah.
Did we win?
I don't know what all
Yeah.
the fuss is about. As long as I just remember to never breathe, you're actually kind of cute.
Who the hell said that? Who the hell called me cute?
Don't think you're kind of cute.
Nah.
Where'd you go?
Hold on, picking up some stuff. Alright, yeah, I got everything. I was getting these freaking chests.
Okay, well, are we gonna go back and complete that thingy?
Yeah, let's go.
How do we get out of here?
We just gotta go that way. Now you made a bridge. Oh, but look, there's barrels to smash.
shit,
Barrels
I fell.
in the morning.
Died. Apparently you can't fill in that water. Die.
It's soda.
The fizzy soda.
It's
Wait,
it's
we could just
orange
break
soda.
these things?
Yeah.
I didn't even know we could do that.
Yeah, check it out. Look at this. Well, bam!
Yeah. Great. Die over there.
Well, bam!
Lucky you.
But yeah, there's just loot everywhere. I think that's like some sort of thing where you can just come back out onto the map and everything's been restored once you go into a city. We could just farm loot. But look, yeah, now it's complete, I think.
What's complete? Oh, the thing? No, we need to complete it, right?
Yeah. Oh, we need one more. We got that one though.
That wasn't the last one? I thought it only needed one more. Huh.
What the hell is this?
Another place? Go to the dungeon.
All right. Wait, hold on. I want to sell some stuff.
Oh, you made a wrong turn, amigo.
Punch the lady. I successfully punched her.
Don't punch the lady.
Then we would have gotten an encounter.
She's a woman. Can't punch women.
What? That's sexist.
Yeah. But it's a sexism that's widely accepted.
Not good.
Nah, that's fine.
Agree. Where is... Oh, didn't want to jump in the water. Whoop.
Today.
Lost money for that. No. Rip. Why is my freaking voice like that? Did I accidentally change my voice to like a... Yeah, I feel like that happened somehow when I used this thing last time. I must have somehow changed my voice.
Hmm.
My fault.
My image is in.
Oh yeah, I was.
Ha! Something has to change.
Huh. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, you should probably rule yourself like equals. Idiot.
Did I not sell my legendary weapon? Wonder if that matters. Wait, there's no way to like upgrade your weapons, is there?
I don't know.
Like reforge them into stronger versions or something? I don't want to like get rid of my fish. There's like a storage place, right?
Yeah, there's a storage.
I'm just gonna keep my fish. I don't think the 500 gold. If I can like upgrade my weapon later. But my I think I have a sword now that's better. I need to do what's right.
You need to do what's right.
Get rid of my legendary fishy.
I keep thinking out here the Queen's roof's behind me.
This is it, store item. Pause. Fishy. But yeah, compared to current weapon, fish is only better in attack speed and like half the damage, but it does do poison damage.
Mm.
It says melee attacks always apply a poison static effect, and they amplify the damage for the next 3 gunshots. Really good. Okay, please must fish. I'm sure I'll find something better than the fish a little later, but I'll use the fish for. You ready?
No, I'm recreating Squidward.
Oh no. You had already changed him away from Squidward anyway.
I know.
The reemergence.
Yep.
Easter Eve has returned. The Messiah.
The Messiah. The Squidward.
Is that a marble near you?
Huh?
Break it. I want
Marble.
to remember.
Can't break that marble. How do I get? Huh. Like this. Move away. Over.
Yeah, rule yourselves like equals. Goddamn, is that such a terrible concept?
Already say that one.
Yeah, they're like, what are we gonna do without a queen? Rule ourselves like equals?
I think that my thing. My gun's going through. I don't know how I'm supposed to get to that marble. Pissing me off. My little mushy.
There's a marble of mine nearby. Go and crack it open.
Oh, there's a marble nearby, but I can't get to it.
Where are you at?
Freaking I'm near this marble. We can just go. I was trying to figure out how to get this marble. How to break it for a quest. Ready to go? I'm ready to go. Just travel out.
Hang on. Yeah, I still need to hit a store. To the store.
I'm just I'm just looting while you're doing your thing.
All right, where's the goddamn store?
Loot. Can't take this guy's sword.
Take your sword.
Doesn't let me.
Damn.
What is this purple thing over? Oh, this was the forge lady, right? Oh yeah. Forgot we can buy upgrades like our backpack. Permanently increase the amount of sniper ammo you can carry. Number of items in your bank. Lost salute. I think I'll do all these $1,000 ones are probably really good. Yeah, that's good for now. That's a lot of money. This lady.
Bonny mistress. She'll melt down your hard ones and sharpen your soft ones.
Teach me how to forge. Teach me how to forge my fish into a mightier blade. What else is there in this area? Skeleton chest. Chain. Lost loot. The gate. That's the way we need to go. There's a marble there. And area over here we haven't explored at all.
Where are you?
I'm right in front of you.
Oh, I found you. Look at me.
You added lipstick. Pouty lip.
That's right.
It definitely is Squidward.
I'm closer to sexy. I'm closer to sexier Squidward than ever.
Closer.
I need more eye options. So we need to go kill some fuckers. But here's the store.
Yeah, I already hit this. Ready to go.
All right.
Ready
Let's
to go?
do it then.
I'm fucking ready.
Take us out. We could just, you know, move immediately from the map.
Huh? Isn't it that way?
Oh, you might be right. All right, now let's do the thing.
Now we're doing the thing, chat. We go dungeon dive.
Oh yeah, so you know what this is?
What?
This is a bandit camp.
We can like, oh damn, that's a lot of money.
That was a lot of money. Oh, Rainbow Bridge. Oh wait, we went through there, did we?
Yeah, we're doing the Cheeto quest.
Cheeto quest. Oh my god, is that what we're calling it?
We're getting rid of the Cheeto. Well, they said it was a Cheeto. It is a Cheeto.
It's a cheesy poof, bro. I could go for some cheesy poofs. Oh my god.
Cheetos puffs, you mean?
Cheesy poofs. Flaming hot cheesy poofs.
Cheetos puffs.
Are you scared? Come on, brother.
I'm terrified. Ooh, he's scary.
Not my ass bone. Taste my fire. Haha.
A little mushy friend. Other enemy. Counter complete. Oh, crap.
Where's the chest? Oh, here it is. Chest. Give it to me.
Blue hammer?
Is that what was in there?
That's what I got.
I got another rocket launcher.
The hell? I don't get any rocket. I never got a rocket launcher. Oh, more encounter. Final chamber. Aren't all dungeon masters winging it?
Nah.
I guess there are like pre-made scripts, huh?
Look at this fucking gun. Look at my power. Lightning bolt. And summon the Hydra. It's a fucking green gun. This is a regular rare ass gun. Or uncommon gun. But it can both fire a lightning bolt on recharge and summon a auto turn. It's so broken. My power is so
spell.
cool.
And a chest.
Chest.
Chest with a key.
Chesto.
Cheesy pickup.
Where's the chest?
Over here, but it just gave me a key. It was nothing else.
Wait, hold on now. I want to see what I get.
Well, you're gonna get the same thing.
Where's chest? Give me his chest.
If you get something
Nothing.
else, that's some bullshit. Yeah, because I already got the key.
Ah, you son of a
The
bitch.
key unlocks the Cheeto. See?
Okay, we unlock the cheese.
We unlock the cheese curl.
Put the key into the lock. The powerful ancient meteor begins to rise from the ground.
From the ground.
Returning to the heavens from whence it came.
You're gonna eat it.
See.
You're really not going to admit you dropped that on accident, are you?
I have no idea what it meant.
Let's see if we can break this. I want to go through here.
Coming from that dungeon?
No, it's
Try a piece.
we gotta go this way.
Weep
the-
wild dankness.
Dankness.
Through the
Oh, I know some
dankness.
dank. I have some dank.
We like the dankness.
Right. The stickiest of the ickiest.
Yeah,
The
sticky.
weak, wild, and ghosty. Soul energy weighs heavily in the air. You have reached.
I thought something called the dankness would
69-year-olds still get boners.
Danker?
They break their hips.
Oh no.
Poor
Hey,
old
fine.
broken
Just then,
hips.
all the trees die. And then mushrooms grow
All the
in
trees
running
die.
courses. Now it's mega dank. Are you happy?
Just
What?
Mushrooms.
Mushroom.
need a dank ranking. You gotta
Wait,
make
what
a
about
dank.
my
If
mushy
I'm being
friend?
frank, you
Oh
gotta
no, he's
You
committing
need me to crank out a dank
cannibalism.
rank? Franks would say.
Rank the dank.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, my mushy, he must kill his own brothers.
Another knot. You won't be needing
Shroom lit.
He's having to fight his own people. So sad for him.
Nah, he's fine.
Mushy.
Alright, let's go. What the hell way do we go? Yeah, over here.
This way. There's a shop.
Hey, shop. I'm gonna look at all the shop. I could use some armor. Like good armor. You son of a bitch. They're reselling it online like I knew they were.
Okay, vibe check. Vibe check. How's the party feeling?
Vibe check.
I'd be even better if Valentine
Vibe
hadn't
check,
gotten
I
me
feel
diamond
great.
root killed.
Okay, I'm feeling great.
Whoa, how was that my fault? And why do you care? You can't even remember her name.
If we going pillaging like I said, maybe we could have stopped the dragon.
Oh shit. More shroomies.
Hey, vibes are good. Super good vibes. No need to check for their vibes.
Uh-oh. Trouble in the party. Be careful. She'd rather blow up everything than lose control.
Oh, I don't think I can poison the mushroom. Okay. Fuck these fucking ranged ones. Annoying, bro.
I know. Good thing I got the shield.
What's this?
We Murphs are in a terrible bad way because of this wicked, awful virus running roughshod on us. We're on the brink of extinction and need some kind of heroic type to help us out. If
Kind of
that's you,
heroic
Hoss,
type.
come on down to our refugee camp and speak to my wife, Queen.
His wife is the queen.
Guess so. What is it?
He's a king.
Scroll.
Sick of all the louts in my kingdom. A mug of cola at the tavern is not a date. And my parents are no help. Marry for money, says my mother. Marry for position, says my father. What about love, I say? And they just laughed. Well, I'll get the last laugh. I booked a lighthouse on Airbnb. Gonna take a beauty nap.
Lair B&B.
With eternal sleep and wait for my true love to arrive and wake me up. That's how love works, right?
I hope so. Oh my god, it's like a boss shroom.
There's a lot of shroom.
There was this floating one and he could cast magic and shit. He was like a magic mushroom.
Oh, I see what you did there. You looked up? There's all these.
Oh, the
big
what?
forest of mushies.
Yep, yep. Look, over here, there's a thing, quest.
Quest.
Oh, do I got some balls on me, huh, buddy? Huh, buddy? Get freaking wrecked in my vortex.
Guy wants you to wants your whites and pearlies. Cash for teeth.
There's a weird little creature in the dankness who's got a new and since you're so good at knocking the crap out of things, I think it's right up your alley, Tamagotchi.
Get the hell out! At least you're some use. What? That's 'cause we're trying to kill you. Good.
Ow. Hitting me.
Yeah, I got a purple sword.
Floater shroom. Ow.
Oh, the magic one. It seals your health.
Hammer. Bell. Color.
Money.
Money, money, money.
Money, money.
Money. Oh, that's a barrel. I see. Now you now know as well. Wait, you died from the barrel I just freaking swacked?
Yeah.
Good job.
Douche.
That wasn't my fault. Why'd you run
You
into
totally
the
douche.
dead with fucking exploding barrel?
Why you have to be douche?
I was just seeing what it did.
Uh-huh.
What does this button do?
It explodes.
Now we know.
I knew it already.
No. Didn't know. I didn't know. Wait. We're supposed to go the other way? We're supposed to go the other way. Going the wrong way. This way?
God damn it. Squidward is a wizard. Hey, look. A thing.
Die. Hey, level 12.
Getting lucky.
Oh. Skills in my thing, or some points in my shit. Alright, it's not letting me put. Ah, that's gonna be a great skill. Oh, I forgot to put 0 point. Yeah, I put 1 point in where if I'm down, my mushy will try to revive me.
Nice, nice.
Anyway, we're trying to go where you're at.
You spy a poetry page. What's that yonder? That is a poetry page, baby.
A poetry page.
I did it. I got it.
Mushrooms are dreadful, or so I've been told. Not to tangle with toadstools, nor mingle with mold.
For the rest of that poem, simply walk your little leggy legs to the tavern in Greyhoof.
The little leggy legs.
We gotta hop these mushrooms, bro.
Get to what? The die? Oh my. Oh!
And a chest.
You're feeling luckier, mamacita.
That was a good thing.
Look, there's a big ass chest here.
Something fell.
Well, bam.
Big ass. Oh, there's a big ass. Oh shit.
Oh,
Bunch of stuff
shit.
just popped out. Order shroom. Ow.
Hey. Take that. You think all my heavens fall? Eat this. Taste the cold. Little bastards. Trying to collect my loot. Are they all dead now? Jesus.
No. Not all of them. That one. No, he's dead. Ready to meet the Tooth Fairy?
I guess so. Is this the way?
The way.
This is the way. This is the way, my brother. To the queen. Where is the queen, my brother?
No, the Tooth Fairy. Queen Butt Stallion died. Queen is dead, brother.
What the fuck did you say?
Queen is dead, brother.
No, my brother. The queen cannot die. Her Ebola lives on.
Oh, she's Queen Butt Stallion is horse soup.
Wow, hey, calm down now.
Donkey soup. Tooth
Calm
decay.
down, man. Calm down.
Got teeth. That's
I
the
got
Tooth Fairy
teeth.
right there. Hi, Tooth Fairy.
Bicuspids, canines, incisors.
Oh my god.
My,
That
what
outfit.
pretty teeth you have. If you're willing to spare a few, I'll pay top dollar for them. What do you
Shoot him in the face.
Help the Tooth Fairy out.
Tell me this, will you only accept my teeth, or will any teeth suffice?
Strictly speaking, yes. But let's just say if you drop teeth into my collections chest, I won't ask questions.
All we need to do is collect teeth? Sounds like some easy money to me.
Sure, but where are we gonna get a bunch of teeth?
Come on,
Skeletons?
girl. What's got lots of teeth but never eats? Skeletons! Now get that ivory payday. Ooh, yeah, and for some extra funsies, hit those suckers right in the mouth to get a whole fountain of teeth. You knock the skeleton teeth right out of their mouths, and they fall to the ground, and they're all covered in yellow plaque and skeleton.
Aren't there more dignified ways to make money?
There's certainly less dignified.
Hey, look at you go. You're a natural. I wonder, would you be willing to chase down a few more? I mean, it would really help me out. And you see, I've got this quota, and
Quota.
way behind.
I wonder if the Tooth Fairy does have a
What do you
quota.
do with all of these teeth,
Are you winning? Is the game good so far? Yeah, it's pretty good. I like the game.
Whisper them into the fanciful dreams of children and whatnot. Don't you
How are you doing, Sea Lard?
What's up, Sealar?
You know what they say? A fairy in need is a friend indeed.
Don't pretend you're not just in this for the sweet payday at the end.
What? Adventuring isn't free.
But yeah, we've been progressing pretty well.
Yeah.
So far, nothing's been too crazy.
Nothing too crazy, indeed.
Where do we need to go to get more teeth?
Yeah, we need more teeth.
I'm good. I'm Gary's coworker. What up?
Nice.
Have you hit that follow button?
Right. Follow, subscribe, like, leave a comment.
Mostly just follow. If you hit that follow, that would be awesome. You'd be our 20th follower.
Nice.
Oh.
So yeah, just get headshot.
Oh, you have, but this is the first stream. I got it. Oh, welcome.
Welcome to the stream.
We're currently collecting skeleton teeth for the Tooth Fairy. That's the mission. Playing Tiny Tina's Wonderland. This is a Borderlands spin-off where they're playing a Dungeons and Dragons game.
You are shooting him in the face, right?
Sure. but I'm also just kind of shooting them. But, I mean, they're producing teeth regardless. I'm using a shotgun, so like I think I'm shooting them in the face, but I'm also shooting them like everywhere. Teeth. What's up? Yeah, I think that should be all the teeth.
Yeah, we get 'em.
Earlier, but now that I know what you can do, I think you can handle it. If you're interested in the big bucks, you could acquire something a little more exotic.
If it's got teeth,
Got
I'll
it.
feed it a knuckle supper. What do you have in mind?
Oh, inventory's full.
Let me mark the spot on your map with fairy magic.
Isn't there a place with a shop nearby?
The air. A stench, you know. You know exactly what lies ahead.
We do? I don't.
Smelly smell that smells smelly. My inventory is full though. Isn't there a shop near this area?
Yeah.
Show off.
Goblins.
Valiant heroics aside, can I bring us back to the part where we are collecting teeth for money?
And your point is?
My point is,
Goblins.
we're pretty much on a grocery run for this guy. Skeleton teeth, goblin teeth. It's a very specific list of teeth. It's pretty suspicious is all I'm saying.
Hey! Called questing, not question.
I mean, he also wanted our specific teeth.
Being engaged in the narrative.
He wants teeth.
Yeah. It's pretty easy for me to understand. Oh, there's so many teeth on the ground. What the fuck? Save my soul.
Save my soul.
I'm dying. You're down too?
Yes.
Let me revive you. Oh, you got up.
Yeah, I got up. Got that death kill.
Oh, letting me take all these fucking. Oh my god, dude. Get these freaking chompers, guys. I'm just trying to pick them up. My inventory's so full, there's so much stuff everywhere. I don't even think it'll let me pick up inventory. It won't even let me pick up these teeth. You could take all, apparently. There's like a take all option if you hold it.
Oh. Fascinating.
But yeah, I really need to figure out. Oh my god, these freaking things coming out. Where's. Yeah. Oh no, I see it. It let me take those ones. I swear it's like not letting me take all of them.
Ooh, excellent! And you know what? I think you're ready for the big leagues.
The big league.
As so often happens, the animal with the most teeth is also one of the most vicious.
Oh, Fred!
Trivia time!
What has the mostest teeth in all the land?
Oh, you know, the
Where
freckle
is
faced
that?
Raptors of Alhonda 3.
It's way back over there.
Seaward!
There's no teleportation.
No,
Bye.
nope, absolutely not.
No.
Yes? Alright, listen. I'm
Oh,
drawing
whatever.
the line, okay? Are we really going all the way to the ocean just to fight sea wargs? I mean, what's next? Colossal jawed bull snakes of the heck realm? Where will it end? Let's just talk to this guy and wrap it up.
Fine! You know what? Fine. You want to be the bunker master and wreck my flow, Valentine? It's cool. Just forget the sea wargs. The Tooth Fairy summons you back to deliver your pearly.
Look at this sword and this stone.
It's all right. Just bring
Pretty
me what
dope
you
looking
got.
sword. Wonder why it's in the stone. Oh look, there's a big chest over here. Look, you see this dope ass sword that we can't get?
Yeah.
Look at that hilt. A wolf. Cool ass eye. I wonder what it's there for.
Could just be decoration.
No, I'm just saying in general. I wonder why that sword is in that stone in that area. Wonder if there's like some kind of side quest later or something.
Maybe.
Turn to the Tooth Fairy.
I have brought you many teeth. Plenty. Enough.
The Seawarp teeth, though, would have really kicked things up a notch. But I'll make do. Really earning those hero hours, aren't you?
Always.
So, Tooth Fairy.
Arrow heroes.
But what power do these teeth hold?
It is so heartening to meet an adventurer who's curious about local culture. If you place the teeth in my chest, you'll see for yourself.
Seems sus.
We're about to be rich. I can feel it.
So, now children, for the magic word.
What?
Well, if you're ready for your reward, reopen the chest and discover what treasures lie.
Wait, we need to hit a store.
So excited. The big
Well,
reveal.
I mean, we're gonna finish the quest, right?
You fell for the classic
The mimic.
wizard pretending to be a tooth fairy who really just wanted to summon a mimic scam.
That's the classic?
You son of a bitch.
I'm dying. Oh, my mushy friend is reviving me. Thank you, mushy friend. That's so good. Fuck you, Tooth Fairy. Oh shit. Dying again.
Taste my sting, Tooth Fairy.
Hit this motherfucker. Fuck you. Liar. The classic Dark Wizard. Hit him. Ah, he's fucking dead. And again, there's a bunch of shit that we can't pick up.
Oh shit, what the fuck? This tooth attacked me.
So you're playing the long game, huh?
Yep. Picked it up from a guy I know. Pretended he was a tooth fairy to dupe money-hungry adventurers into a trap of their own making.
Alright, I need to sell stuff before I can pick all this shit up.
I got hella stuff.
I like you guys. You're fun.
But I don't think we're gonna be able to sell anything. Because I looked at the map and... Well, can we fast travel to any of these places? Uh-huh.
Yeah, we can. We can fast travel.
We can just
Here,
fast
I'll
travel
do
there?
it.
Okay, cool. I said I can't travel because you're there. You said it's there.
We have to come back for this stuff, though.
Well, yeah. You just fast traveled. I didn't even get to fast travel. What the hell?
Oh, shit.
Dark Souls? No, this is Borderlands. What?
You Switch up right hoof.
Oh shit. How did I do that?
Did you hit the
I was in the
button?
same map.
No, but you have to literally scroll over the place you're going
That's
to.
what I did. Why would it take me to Bright Hoof? Well, we're in Bright Hoof. There's still a store here. Now, this is Tiny Tina's Adventures, Borderland.
Yes, it's Tiny Tina's Adventures. We should probably just go get our pickup from the thing.
Did you see that Tootherator item?
Yes.
Thing seems really good.
That apothecary needs to hurry up, or I'm gonna be more boiled than boy soon. On the other hand, that could really open up my date pool.
Well, mine now. I'll take it. Keep your sword up now. Ooh, some jolly on this one. I can use this.
Nothing knocked down in glass after glass of
Oh yeah, definitely.
cleanse the body.
Whip that gun.
Nothing knocked down in glass after glass of pure ocean water to cleanse the body.
I think it's a big upgrade over either one. I think it's more of a big upgrade.
Nothing knocked down in glass after glass of pure ocean water to cleanse the body.
Let's fire up the smelter.
Got a sniper and a shoddy. Shoddy snipers. If anyone remembers that Halo. Oh, Dark Souls because there was a mimic. Yeah. Mimics are pretty classic fantasy creatures. But if there was a lot of mimic in Dark Souls, that
You like metal?
was there.
Who am I kidding? Of course you do. Who doesn't?
What?
I said there was a lot of mimics in Dark Souls.
Battle of the bands taking place in the forest, and it might could use your talents. Do it for the
Paladin Mike. More war to be fought. Why is there more war, Paladin Mike?
The enemies are on the move. Our scouts report multiple encampments nearby. I need you to go squash them before they can mount another assault on Brighthoof.
Are you ready to go, Mr. Gundam? Almost. Oh wait, the lost loot.
Lost loot, yes.
Oh shit. How did I get this paper? It's worse than youth snipers. That's cool. Go sell that.
If I beat this big hero in a fight, then I beat another. And oh no, can they hear me?
Can they hear me? Alright, you ready? You ready, Mr. Gundam?
Yeah.
Alright. Can't fast travel out of the thing, huh? can we? Can we fast travel out of here? The main map?
Yeah.
How do we do that? Gotta go to map.
Overworld. Or we can go.
Yeah, overworld. Oh, Mr. Gunnum's in a menu.
Yeah, I did it.
Oh, okay. The Interarea.
Cool.
Oh, what are we like? That was weird. We're all like fuzzy. The weird camera angle. Oh, there's some camps to clear, or we can just go back to that quest we were in. We go clear the camps.
Yeah.
That's just a side quest, though.
It was a bounty quest.
Right. I mean, what about the? Oh, I don't want to hit. Ow!
Oh, she got you.
I don't want to fight these useless freaking fights if we have to go break down 3 encampments.
Taste my lightning.
Teeth sniper.
Dang, she's good at running.
Which one? The girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, the lady. I feel like this sniper is not really a sniper. Tooth gun.
I ain't getting no tooth gun.
You didn't get the tooth gun?
No.
Well, this gun is whack as fuck. It has a scope on it, but I don't think it's really a typical sniper.
Does it have a does it have a D-pad option?
No, that's just the thing. What would be the D-pad?
Like pushing D down on the D-pad.
No, doesn't do anything. But look, I shoot it. See how it shoots? Look. You see all these teeth? They're just stuck here.
Oh, you're shooting teeth. That's crazy.
Yeah, but see how there's like a bunch of them?
Yeah.
And they just like, it's like spread out like a shotgun. See? But it's like, so I think it's more like a shotgun than a, but it looks like it takes sniper ammo. But yeah, it's minus 60% gun damage. But yeah, see the Tooth Raider of Murky Depth. Tooth gun. Loot these looters. That's what you get for looting, chat. Get looted.
Where the heck are we going? Let's get out of here.
Get the hell out of here.
We don't want to be here.
Alright. So we were going to go back to that other place?
Yeah.
The dungeon we were in? The mushy dungeon?
Lots of money.
The dankness. That's where we were at.
The dank forest.
The dankness. All of these dank mushrooms.
Yo, but look, the trees are gone.
The trees? Oi. Sometimes mask like gets in.
Does it?
Yeah, I just feel like my head like tilts this way. Like heavier on that side. But I try to compensate with my. I'd say it's probably a good neck exercise. I'm using my neck.
I want to find all the little
dice
things.
Okay, well, we need to go
This way. Where are you going?
towards the. Going towards the quest. Where do we need?
Run this way. I'm running towards you.
Wait, why are we going this way?
Hey, look, it's Claptrap.
What the? Claptrap, he's made of wood. The lake lady.
First I heard tales of the holy spell made, I knew it was an artifact of legendary fit only for my mechanical hand.
Wait.
Following Claptrap.
After Blast Hamlet, god of dragons, fell in love with the powder keg, he lay a single egg, which was
He's going so fast. Running and following. I can hear his story.
but if the legends are true, it was a really attractive keg.
Greetings, water wench. I seek the holy spell made of legend. Tell me everything.
Ow. Kill the drummers.
Yeah.
That is quite the violent leap. Let's see if they'll see reason first.
Damn, Claptrap.
Claptrap was cold.
Oh, put it back.
God damn it.
What?
I was buying stuff.
Oh. The bard.
Right.
It's the barbarian. Half bard, half barbarian. The barbarian. Like with me and you combined. Okay, wait. He's here.
I come seeking your aid, O weaver of song and avalanche of abs. Before my great quest is
Yes, his abs are pretty rock solid.
I love two things in this world: rap, quest, and huge explosions, and respecting all living beings, irrespective of my own underlying cultural biases.
Hell yeah.
3 things.
All about that,
I
Torg.
can't do anything right since my magic lute stopped working.
What ails the lute then?
I don't know. It's made of wood from the forest, which should make it magicous. I won it in the flexing contest with the fairy punch father.
Might I ask if you've attempted playing the magic lute instead of using it as a cudgel?
What a rat idea! No wonder you're the hero! Lute solo!
Loot solo.
Wait! Lute! These crystal pieces of jewelry are more evil than I thought! They're draining the forest's soul energy!
And sending it back to me, which means I can do things like this. Subtly,
A barrage of skeletons attacked the unsuspecting idiots in the forest. They came out of that crystal. You gotta destroy it with your badass red weapons and spells.
Oh shit. Oh. Save me. Donkey? Oh, okay. How much she saved him. The only one that saves.
Hey, I could not find you.
My reliable donkey mushy. Oh, I'm down again, mushy. Mushy. No, dead. I'm done. So.
I died too.
Oh shit! You died too. Yeah, starting to get hard, chat.
Oh.
Oh, hey.
That thing was inside the crystal that whole time, like an evil cocoon.
Yo, is that the Hercule voice actor?
I don't know.
I swear he sounds like Hercule.
Wow, this fucking guy is so strong. Leave me alone.
Trying to pick up loot.
We gotta kill this guy. He's literally like a boss. Soldier of corruption. My god, I killed him. It's not letting me see the stats for some reason on the item right now. I don't know why. It's letting me pick him up, but it's not letting me see the stats. Super weird. Glitch. God damn, there's so many freaking skeletons.
Break the ever-loving out of that thing.
Ever-laughing what? Out of what thing?
Break it.
Yeah, but out of what thing?
It started vibrating when you destroyed the crystal.
Yeah?
Magic's coming back.
Is that what's happening?
Let's keep going.
Follow Torg.
There's another thorn up ahead. Let's get up.
So the Dragon Lord is using the crystal thorns to leech the magic out of the forest?
See, now that's what I'm talking about. Why don't we get into the magic stealing business?
Because it's evil?
Not if I use it to give orphans enchanted chamber pots. Boom! You look real dumb right now.
Follow the Barbarian.
Follow the Barbarian.
Mortar Shroom. My little mushy friend with his brother on brother violence. Oh shit! More spooky fucking scary fucking skelly man. What are we doing here, Torg? Taking down another crystal? Yep. He's doing a magical loot solo number 2.
A horde of skeletal foes emerges, ready to tear the bait maker limb from limb. Hey, this is great. I can see why she likes this.
He took over. Wow, this fucking skeleton seer, that shit hurt, bro.
There's so many mushrooms attacking me.
Where are you?
Back.
Well, get over here with the skeletons. There's so many skeletons.
I'm getting attacked by a giant mushroom.
Run away
called
from that
colony
thing.
mushroom.
Run away from.
Holy shit, I killed it.
Good job. Alright. Time to go kill these guys, skeletons up here. Fleshy companion. Gonna take them all out himself, maybe? Probably not. Oh, shit, I'm down. Oh, my mushy's down right now. Oh, I'm down again. Ah. Ah. Fuck. Inventory full. Oh, into level 13. Ah! So much stuff going on. This gun.
More nasty for here.
God damn, that skeleton don't fuck around. They just come smart to kick you. Jeez, there's so much shit.
Get the spells.
Need to go freaking sell shit after this. I'm full again.
These undead bastards back
Jesus.
to hell.
Guys, so angry.
Oh yeah, they're freaking attacking us to death.
We all die eventually. Why not get ahead of the rush?
How about not get ahead of the rush?
No, sir, it's not a thing yet.
Kind of dumb. Deep. Pick up.
Right the ever-loving out of that thing.
Taste it.
Doing it. We're saving the magic. Hero, I have one question for you, and one question only. Explosions? Sure. I knew it. I'm glad to meet you, Hero. Perhaps it was
We should probably fast travel back to
What are you hiding in your hand?
place where the shops are.
I know that laugh. She's cooking something up. And if it's who I think it is, you're in for a scream.
Is it a banshee?
Actually, let me check to see if any of my other inventory is upgraded. All these rings, yeah, they're better. About fine. Bell. Okay. Bell. Cool. Oh, I need to update my hero abilities as well, or my skill cooldown. That spell sounds much better than the current shell. Open over here. Something of the assassin. Alright, ready to fast travel back?
Yeah. To the Weep Wild Darkness, busted ass ruins. Here we go.
Pick up the rest of this stuff. I think that's gonna be it for this stream, Mr. Gundam. It's 9 o'clock.
Oh, we signing off, chat.
Gonna pick up this loot here, but thanks for tuning in. For everybody who did tune in, we usually go about 3 hours, sometimes a little longer. But tonight we're gonna be shutting it down. We're gonna call this little save point here, and then we will be back tomorrow to hopefully finish up this quest with the barbarian.
So we're calling him. What is this episode? Introduction of the Barbarian.
I guess. The
Barbarian of the Dank Forest.
The Barbarian's name. I don't know. The Hymn of the Barbarian.
The Hemp of the Barbarian.
Cool. I think I picked up all the stuff. You picked up all the stuff?
Maybe. I think so, yeah.
Probably a save point, right? We probably need to grab a save point or something. There's a save point.
Yeah.
We just
Yeah,
hit that.
right
If we
over
just
there.
hit that thing, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
So you guys have a good night, chat. Thanks for tuning in. We are the High Roll Heroes. Legalize all drugs. We'll be back with more drug policy news, drug smoking, gun toting, marijuana token action tomorrow night in the Forest of Dankness. You have anything to say to the viewers before we head out, Mr. Gundam?
Love and peace, everybody. Love and peace.
Peace and love, chat. See you tomorrow. Be safe. Use responsibly.